welcome to Glocal Television. In today's episode of Cinemania, I would be reviewing Anurag Kashyap's Choked. Choked, Paisa Bolta Hai, was released on the OTT platform Netflix on 5th of June 2020. बैंक में सिर्फ पैसे मिलते हैं, सिंपैथी नहीं. हाथ उनके सामने जाके जोड़िए जिनको आपने वोट दिया था. These were the words of a jaded and frustrated bank employee to an old lady who requested that she be allowed to withdraw more cash than the limit set by the government during demonetization. The bank employee in question is our protagonist Sarita Pillai, played by Sammy Kher, who lives in Mumbai along with her husband Sushant Pillai, played by Roshan Mathew, and their son Samir. Her life is similar to many families living in the Maya Nagari, may have arrived with myriad dreams but ended up smothering them under the weight of their struggle. Sarita has murdered her dreams of becoming a singer, while Sushant remains an aspiring musician. It is Kashyap's 19th directorial venture, and with a reputation of not being repetitive with the choice of subject for his movies, this time around he chose to deal with demonetization. In parallel, Kashyap has built up a story of a simple bank employee and her struggles in daily life. Sarita, along with Sushant, had tried their luck in pursuing their passion by contesting in a singing reality show. But as fate would have it, Sarita choked while singing when she saw a hall full of audience staring at her, a situation she was completely unprepared for. Her dreams were shattered, and this haunts her every single day. So much so that she feels suffocated, chokes, and even faints when someone asks her to sing few lines in a room full of guests or in front of her office colleagues.
वो अपना ऊपर वाला है ना, अरे लोमड़ी की तरह आता है और खरगोश की तरह भाग के चला जाता है. पता नहीं करता क्या है.
Sushant, who is a percussionist, does not add much to the family earnings. Although he is jobless and currently stays at home, he is too lazy to even do the basic household chores. But this does not prevent him from expecting his wife treat him with care and kid gloves. Sarita works tirelessly at the bank every day to run the family and also has to do the household work once she is back. Sarita's neighbors are helpful but also very noisy, gossipy and opportunist. Demonetization has added to her workload, as it did for all the bank employees across the country. But there is something of a silver lining for Sarita, and that is the fulcrum of the story.
करो कभी
आलू को आलू ही खिलाऊंगी ना. पनीर खाना है तो पनीर बनो.
The story takes a dramatic turn one night when Sarita finds a secret source of seemingly unlimited cash in her home. She immediately goes to wake up her husband to share the news of this stroke of luck, but he does not wake up. It is then that she decides to keep it her own secret. The unaccounted money does not make her greedy though, as she does not spend it on herself or any jewelry, but on simple household stuffs like bed sheets, cushion covers, flower pots, etc. Or buy an expensive gift for her neighbor's daughter for her wedding in order to return their favor of being helpful to her at the time of a need. Choked is a story all of us can relate to, be it the aftermath of the decision taken by the government to demonetize the economy, or with struggles of Sarita with her noisy yet helpful and unavoidable neighbors. Kashyap has done a laudable job in turning a catastrophic event for many Indians into the premise of the story and locating a simple narrative of a middle-class woman and her battles within it. I believe without doing so, people would not have understood the micro-narrative of those affected by demonetization. And it would have simply become another film just to lambast the current establishment. The critical analysis of the current government and the demonetization has been done skillfully, keeping the larger audience in mind. From Sharvari Tai's helpless reaction to the announcement of Notbandi around the time of marriage in the house dependent on cash payments, to Sushant's friend narrating the propaganda stories created by the pro-establishment groups, the writer has slipped these identifiable markers into the narrative quite frequently.
दोस्त तो असली है सरिता, लेकिन आपको डाउट क्यों आया? पानी की तरह पैसा बहा रही हो सरिता। कहाँ से आ रहे हैं ये पैसे? कौन दे रहा है?
The major mistake which Nitin Bhave, the writer, has committed is by rushing towards the end, as if he was bound by a strict timeline or wanted to leave us with a feel-good story. Just when you were expecting of developments and drastic changes due to the government's announcement of last date to exchange old currency notes, as well as the problems in Sarita's married life, the writer has an abrupt climax for us. Although he has tried to tie the loose ends towards the end through a silver lining, but it's not a convincing one and leaves a lot to be desired in terms of narrative.
अरे प्लम्बर को फोन लगाओ, पाइप फट गया।
तू अभी क्या अभी वो बेसिन का तेरा काम करवा दे, लीकेज का जो भी है।
एक काम हटो यार।
Saimi Kher has done a brilliant job in portraying the character of a simple middle-class woman who, after her dreams were shattered, struggles to run her family. Her portrayal is nuanced and angsty. Her craft is exemplary in scenes where she suffocates and chokes, or while delivering catchy, crisp dialogues portraying friction with her husband. Roshan Mathew has also done a decent job in portraying the character of a lazy, unemployed husband. Both the direction and editing in the movie is impressive. Kashyap knows how to extract the best performance from his actors, and he proves it yet again.
500 का नोट गया, 1000 का नोट गया।
500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes will no longer be legal tender.
अब देखना सारा ब्लैक मनी निकल के आएगा बाहर।
When it comes to the performance of the supporting actors, Sharvari Tai, played by Amruta Subhash, and the child actor who plays Sarita and Sushant's son are a delight to watch. The way Subhash gets into the skin of a typical Indian neighbor with her caring yet nagging attitude is praiseworthy. She sympathizes with Sarita's daily struggles, yet she complains about the paint falling off of a ceiling due to the leaking pipes in Sarita and Sushant's kitchen, as soon as Sarita is back from a hectic day at office. She's gossipy, yet she does not speak ill about Sarita behind her back. She also uses her friendship with Sarita in exchanging old currency note needed to pay for marriage at home through less than credible means. Like many others might have done at the time, many of us might have watched her power-packed performance in Sacred Games Season 2, where she played the role of a raw agent. In Choked, her character is almost antithetical to the one in Sacred Games, yet she plays it with elan. Minor acts of exuberance, such as the people of the colony dancing after the Notbandi announcement simply because they believe something good will come of it, while others watch from their balcony in despair. Or Sharvari Tai's reaction when the plaster from the ceiling falls on the lentil soup she was cooking are exceptional. The way such gestures were used to describe an event is noteworthy. For instance, each end of day is marked by locking the bedroom's door and turning off the light. This also marks the beginning of Sarita's fearful thoughts that keep coming back every night. Sarita has been afraid that she could not achieve anything in life after her dreams were broken when she faltered on stage at the singing competition.
दिखाती हूँ ना, मैं आपका काम नहीं कर सकती।
मैंने आपको क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा था, ड्यूटी बताया था।
I personally do not believe in following a rating system. Ultimately, the reception of a movie is subjective and based on multiple factors. But for the sake of this review, I would like to grade certain important elements of the film. I'll go with 3 out of 5 for story, 3 out of 5 for acting, 4 out of 5 for editing, and 4 out of 5 for direction. If you like this review, please don't forget to subscribe and share. Let me know in the comments if you think there are parts of this review where I could have done better or important aspect of the movie I might have focused.